Final score at the Chigwell Construction Stadium, it's finished Dagenham and Redbridge 2, Altrincham 3. It's one of the fantastic days in Altrincham Football Club's history, and certainly one of the best days in the Phil Parkinson and Neil Sorville era. Phil, what an afternoon that was.
Yeah, fantastic. I think it just comes down to self-belief in what we do and the players, and listen, they didn't let us down again. They were absolutely superb. Thoroughly deserved to get the victory. I don't think there's any doubt about that. We knew coming here against arguably the best attack in the league, we knew it wasn't going to be a shutout, we knew we weren't going to be able to just do a 1-0. So we really stuck to our shape. We could have changed, we could have matched them. I'll be honest, I was tempted at times. Neil probably kept me sane. But yeah, that balance, that belief, it got us over the line in the end. But the bravery of the players were shown, and the domination they showed in the second half, as I said, they just thoroughly deserved that victory.
Dagenham and Redbridge started really well with our first foray really into their penalty area. We scored a really good goal. Was it Marcus's goal or was it an own goal?
Yeah, it was Marcus's goal. He forced the issue. It might have deflected, but surely that goes down as Marcus's goal. Did really well there. And then obviously they hit us with, I'd say, probably a sloppy goal, a deliberate goal where they've executed at the back post, which is a little bit disappointing. But as I said, we weren't going to shut these out. We got in at half-time, we went through a few things, we asked a few questions, the lads answered them in the right way, and we did what we always do, we believed in what we did. We didn't come here and try to be negative, sit off, we went for them again, and I thought, as I said, second half we absolutely dominated possession, created far more opportunities to score than they did. But when called upon as well, we can't forget about the big contributions of Tony Thompson, the save he made when the lads come through, and he's a sort of Schmeichel-esque save. That gives us that platform to be able to go again. If he doesn't make that, it's dead and buried. It's 3-1, it's over. So a lot of credit's got to go to the back lads as well as the front lads, because the front lads had to stand up and be counted to. That's what I said to them at half time. They had to make us believe, and they did. And I felt the substitutions as well, real positive contributions. Yet again, it shows the depth of the squad. Hank's coming on, doing what he's done for years, scoring that goal. And then obviously AJ, touch of quality to pick out the right man in the right place, and we've got him scored.
In the second half, changed things round a bit tactically, and we dictated the play. We had the majority of the ball, we had the majority of the territory, we were creating the chances. Dan Mooney's hit the post twice, and there was some delightful play going on there.
Yeah, I mean the one that Ryan's hit as well, I don't know how that's not gone in. That's one of the best struck shots I've ever seen in my life, and not going in is complete disservice to the quality that he showed. I thought Ryan really stepped up today actually. Ryan, all the way through the game, was a standout performer, and everyone did well, but I thought he really showed his quality today, and he had to. We need games like this, you need your big players to stand up, and I felt people like Ryan, Dan, Hanks, all of them, you go through them all, don't you, because they've all contributed, but Ryan for me really stood out today.
We've got to say a word about Sean Densmore. Came on and did a brilliant job, and Joel Senior out of position. Yes, he's a very good left back, but you think maybe he might lose a little bit going forward. Not today, we didn't.
No, Joel was superb. Dens, I'll be honest, I didn't think he'd last. I was really worried about putting him on, just because of how early in the game it was, but he does suit the formation that they play, so it allows him to get on the ball, and he's really intelligent with his play. He's been dead patient, he's had a long-term injury, and he's done what he owes, and you can see what it meant to him at the end there. This club means everything to him, and it means everything to all the lads, but when you've been here as long as Dens, when you get on the pitch, you savour every moment, and he got his rewards for all that hard work he's been doing through the rehabilitation through the summer, and he looked stronger for it.
And in some ways there was a bit of a mirror image about the two halves, in that the first half Weston and Villette caused us a lot of problems in the wing-back positions. Second half, lots of space for Sean Densmore. Joel Senior causing a lot of problems down the left, where some of the play was really creative.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what we're all about, isn't it? Combination, link-up play, overloads offensively. Defensively, we had to defend individually at times, which is a big risk against, as I said, one of the best attacks, but I think we're right up there with the best attacks as well. So we went toe-to-toe with the top of the league, and we've got a just reward for being brave and doing what we do, and do what we do really, really well.
It's difficult to assess in the heat of the moment after such an exciting victory, but where does this sit in terms of your experiences at Altrincham Football Club?
There's been a lot of good ones, hasn't there? I'm sure everyone will agree. We've had some fantastic times. But I think a bit like the Torquay, that midweeker, this was, I sort of put that on the par with that. I said that to the lads, this is that kind of game where no one will be expecting us to win, as they shouldn't in any game really, because we are underdogs. There's no getting away from that. I'm not trying to play it down. We have to play above ourselves every week. Our lads are working still, the vast majority of them still work long hours, and to get a result like this, it just feels all the sweeter for all the effort, the extra bits we have to do. The lads have been absolutely fantastic and deserve that victory today.
And easy to miss out players, but Dean Furman's not played a football match for many months, and he just slotted in as if he'd been playing there all his life.
I'm sure the Vuvuzelas will be out in Altrincham tonight. Dean was absolutely fantastic. He did what we wanted him to do. People probably would have raised eyebrows that Ben didn't play today after a man of the match performance, but this is why we've got a squad. We have to choose certain games for certain players, and he certainly didn't let us down. He delivered on the stage that you would expect Dean Furman to deliver.
And Grimsby on Tuesday night, they've gone top of the league today with a 6-0 win, but we're getting used to playing these top of the table sides.
Yeah, well, I'm sure at some point we'll come unstuck and somebody will put us back in our place, but we're just enjoying the momentum, we're enjoying playing these teams and showcasing what lads in a part-time environment can do in the non-league system. So a lot of these lads have been with us for 4 seasons, and they're showing that we were right all them years ago to recruit the likes of Josh Hancock, keep with Jake Moe, keep with Tom Hannigan, those types of players, and they're reaping the rewards of all that hard work and all that dedication, because they're on the platform that we promised them we'd get to, and they're getting the success that they thoroughly deserve.
And the fans were phenomenal, brilliant support. Supporters coach took up an hour and a half late today, so it's been a difficult journey down for the supporters that came on the coach, but fantastic encouragement and support for the team.
Yeah, they were superb, and I keep saying it every interview, but again, I think we're giving them that purpose, that reason to want to travel, to pay the money. It helps when you win. But I think even if we didn't win today, that performance warranted the support that we get. And listen, keep going on record saying it, fantastic fans. They work ever so hard and pay their hard-earned money to come and watch us up and down the country. And all we can do is keep repaying them with performances like that.